Hi everyone, it's Sabrina Woodworth with Work Lessons 101, and today's question is how do you create content? So it's a big open-ended question, and there's so many ways you can build content. So I'm going to use obviously my own example on how I decided to go about building my content for my business. But first thing you need to do is you need to go buy the book called Crushing It by Gary Vee. It's just a book that helps you get your head around building your brand through digital marketing and through social media. Goes through each and every one of the platforms, the pros and cons of each platform, and the demographic that's on these platforms. So first question you need to ask is, what's your demographic? Because that will help you decide what platforms that you're going to start to build your business off of. There's probably about 7 major platforms now, and unless you have a team or a ton of time, you're not going to be able to probably do all 7. So you're going to probably just pick the ones you want specifically to start to build your business. Second question is, how much time do you have to dedicate to your content? So I'll kind of do my little story. So I read Gary Vee's book and kind of helped me, get my head around how I was going to do it. My demographic is Gen Z and millennials, essentially, that I am targeting. So it was a given that I was going to be on Instagram. And then I thought Gen Z being predominantly on Instagram, I'll use that as one of my major pillars, and then I'll take LinkedIn because it's a career development professional site that the millennials are already on, and Gen Z will slowly mobile onto LinkedIn in the next 5 years. So that's where I chose my 2 platforms. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, but I don't spend much time on those platforms. I spend probably 90% of my platform on my 2 pillars, at least for the first year. Then I'll start to move into TikTok and some of the other platforms once I freeze up some of my time. So I'm a very busy person. I have a ton of conflicting priorities at the moment. So I'm doing the final edit of my book. I'm building my social media content and brand. And I'm also putting my book proposal together to try to secure a literary agent. So I have a lot of conflicting priorities that are all important, that are all require my time. So I decided to pick the method on how I was going to develop my content. So that's the next and last question you need to ask, is what method works for you? So I chose a weekly theme method. Every week I choose a theme. So this week is choose your battles wisely. And then I have content. I do a weekly blog, I do a weekly video, and I do posts on all multiple of my sites, social media sites, and I enroll it surrounding this theme. This was the way I could really focus and be organized on my content. I have a large backlog. I have over a month backlog. I use a scheduling software online so I can post and schedule my content a month in advance. I don't have to get up in the middle of the night to post things so my audience and you can get it. It's all automated. I do this to free up my time and to be very organized, and it works very, very well for me. So these are just some things to think about. So hopefully that answered your question. Please reach out to me on any of my social medias or my website, worklessons101.com. Thank you.